Hello, my name is Dan Russell. I'm an Olympic wrestling coach. We are all in a fight, coming out of a fight, or about to enter a new one. This is life. Life is a wrestling match. Challenge is inevitable, defeat is optional. Everyone wrestles. I'm in the Middle East, and I'm about ready to meet a people and a culture very different than my own. But what I have found is that we have this unique connection through the sport of wrestling. But I'm not talking about wrestling in the ring. I'm talking about the wrestling match of life. You see, everyone wrestles. In the Hashemite kingdom of Jordan, I have met a people that have been rising to the challenge, that have been persevering through difficult circumstances, that have been fighting to the last moment, resilient in defeat, and humble in victory. This is a tight and closed community that limit their connection with outsiders because they've wanted to hold on to their family, their heritage, and their rich culture. But I've been invited in because of a background in the sport of wrestling. This is an untold story that will impact you right where you live.
In southern Russia, situated between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, are the rugged mountains of the Caucasus region. Because of the rough terrain separating peoples and cultures, many ethnic and linguistic communities have developed over the centuries. Life in this harsh, mountainous region has seen epic battles between tribal groups, forging a people of tremendous physical strength, tenacity, bravery, and grit of character. The Russian Empire has held a tight grip on the Greater Caucasus mountain range, creating a strategic buffer zone from the nations to the south. There have been countless battles and wars fought to maintain control of this area. One of the longest series of battles in European history took place between the 16th and the 20th centuries, between the Ottoman Empire and the Russian Empire. And the Caucasus tribes, they faced the brunt of this long-standing conflict. It is in this region where arguably the toughest and fiercest wrestlers on the planet have emerged. And I believe they can teach us something about the wrestling match of life. How they wrestled to overcome. How they continue to finish strong. The sport of wrestling has always been an important part of the Caucasus culture and history. It has been a way to teach young men focus, discipline, honor, and hard work, and hopefully steer them away from joining radical extremist groups that have stolen too many young lives. Today, young men with strength, courage, and honor are finding success on the world stage as a way to bring the story of their struggle to light. Their voices have been heard through great champions like Olympic wrestling legends, the Saitiev brothers.
Of course, number one is the legend, Boyser Saitiev. 9 world level gold medals, 6 world championships, 3 Olympic championships, and 6 European championships.
Boyser Saitiev is considered by many to be the greatest freestyle wrestler of all time, winning 9 gold medals in the World Championships and 3 gold medals in the Olympic Games.
I want to be like my style, like Boyser Saitiev, but my power is like Artur Taimazov's power.
We see the courage and fortitude in wrestling greats such as 2-time Olympic champion Maulet Batirov, or UFC legend Khabib Nurmagomedov. Known as the Eagle, Khabib grew up wrestling, which built the foundation for his MMA success. I personally witnessed the wrestling powerhouse in this region in 1995, when I competed in the famous Podubny tournament held in Russia every year and touted as the toughest wrestling tournament in the world. I faced the toughest on the planet, one after another, on my way to taking the gold medal match. These guys earned my respect. Now, as a world and Olympic coach based in the Middle East and working throughout the regions of North Africa and Central Asia, I have discovered 2 tribes from the Caucasus region living right here in Jordan. For more than a century, these displaced tribes have struggled to maintain the beauty of their culture, language, and ways.
Hello, Mr. Dan. Welcome to our neighborhood.
It's great to be here. It's an honor.
In our culture, we greet each other like this way, Mr. Dan. The older one put his arm up, the younger one put his arm down. This is a way to show respect to the elders.
So you're calling me old?
You are old for me, Mr. Dan.
Hey, it's great. It's great. So tell me where we're at and what we're looking at here.
It's built in 1902 when our grandfathers left our homeland, Chechnya, and made it here. This is the place where they built the first building. And then they built their homes and the community around the mosque.
In 1902, Abdullah Edelgeri's great-grandfather led thousands of Chechens out of the Caucasus Mountains and into what is now the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan.
So when did they leave Chechnya?
They left our homeland in 1885, and the road took 17 years from them.
Wow.
17 years, yes. There were 700 families who left the homeland, and 140 just who made it to Jordan.
The Caucasus Chechen and Circassian tribes would pack what they could carry, leaving their beloved homeland and settling in Jordan. Displaced and disregarded, they would struggle to maintain their unique values and community. The Chechen community settled along the Zarka River, an ancient waterway once known as the Jabuk River. Zarka is the second largest city in Jordan with more than 600,000 people. It is the industrial center for the entire nation and is known as a family-oriented, hardworking, conservative Muslim community.
One of the elders, his name was Tosol Haji. He saw a dream, a black smoke, very bad weather, tornadoes entering our homeland. When he woke up, he knew that our homeland gonna face a very bad period of time.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا
Losing it all is sometimes the path to victory. There's a proverb that says they tried to bury us, but they didn't know that we were the seeds.
Wrestling is a big part of our culture. So let me introduce you to our club, wrestling club in Zarka. Assalamu alaikum. ايش محمد؟ wait a second. كجيري، yes, I'm sober. داش كجيري. دستخلي محمد. Arabisch تعيوني project يار نخش تير دقيت شدو يزرقير نخش تير درع ضغطه يار بربا لوتش درع يوم شدو يجيت عشدو يوقع مستر دانا يو أولمبيك كوتش علي وي دق طنوخ شدو يخيش اشتو ما جيت شا دق طي تريننج جيت شا واشتر الكلوب جيت له اشدر لتر وي تريننج لتر جيت شا ويت ايراش ديستاخلش حيتا ديستخر دروي يا مجيت حاردي بروبلا ما جيتش درع دق وقتو حا يقلوش درقو يا بروبلا ما جيتي يا وينك وهاني تقوينك وي تقوهني يعني ما قشتوهني اي والله يدير يسخلو عني Mr. Dan, let me introduce you to Muhammad a Muslim. Immerse شو عني?
It's not the room, it's not the equipment, it's the tigers in the room that
Yes,
matter.
indeed.
And you have some tigers.
We live in a demanding world. Wrestling embodies a rich history of developing great leaders that are able to face extraordinary opposition. Champions are not born but made through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Character is not developed overnight. It does not come in a box, it's not available for an instant download, and there is no buy now option. Wrestling is a tough, hard-nosed sport, and if you want to win, you have to finish strong. Greatness does not come easy. We do not live in a virtual world, we live in the real world. Everyone wrestles.
هرمت كايوزن عرتشح شو دخكن آدم ورحت صور آدم ور شرق شليتين شش شح دد لير شر مو خردو تيبوخ شركتشيش كيجيري يقول بالي ما شاء الله شابيرش خزبرت خل تصنداه هوتن هار تصمو شين خورق دي شين خورق يئي هار وداتك بعر هار وإيتك بعر هار تصمو شي هار سرتوخ شورقو.
This club is my second family. And I want to thank this club for letting me able to be coaching here, because wrestling is something I want always to do in my life.
So tell me about the training under your coach and what the environment was like training under this legendary coach.
A torture champer, man. Taught us the name of the moves, the throws, all in Russian. When I came to Maidan and heard them saying the moves in English, I was like, what the hell is that? Shamil used to say something when we used to train. Here in the training club, we will suffer, but in the tournament, we will rest.
When you greet each other, what is that? What is that?
We say,
thing?
Salamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Mudaч. Ciao, Shamil. Ciao.
Assalamu alaikum.
It's like we all think about the peaceful way for each other. I want peace for Abdullah, Abdullah want peace for me, I want peace for our Arabic community, they want peace for us. That's about being Muslim. That's what our religion told us to do.
Assalamu alaikum.
هذا تأمل شيء أمي.
This is awesome. The father of wrestling right here in Jordan for the Chechen community, and he is so respected and so revered by so many. Khurafi.
This is what I respect about my father. He's so patient and he has no limit.
We go to the wrestling room,
the first few years, actually, not few days, we're gonna get destroyed. We're gonna get humbled real quick.
وجوخش خنا حوخش خنا حيموخش أغلشوا يشادرك أندل حيديكن بي مثلا له حيتأحى خزقيت حون قي غني خلر راح مسار كاتش لغير تحو.
We are peaceful warriors, but peaceful in the training, not in the championship. You have to win. You have to sacrifice for it.
Every time when we practice each other, it ends with a fight. We can't wrestle with each other. But if you want to learn a new move, normal person, it don't let you do the same move 100 times, 1,000 times, but brother will let you do it 1,000 million times.
بق مصارع إشتو بق مصارع دادا سارا إذا أسبوع كوز أوشي أو توشي داي يهون دو جوزو سوي أخر شو سا أوكل جوز كل إنه أروع شو تعرف إذا وجه وشل دوق إذا أنت مسا أنت إشت نجواتي مصارع واش.
Shamil didn't train our bodies. Shamil trained our souls, our minds. He kept encouraging us. Taught us not to fear anything.
Well, my name is Bebers. I'm 25 years old. I am Circassian. My homeland is Circassia. It's located in northwest of Caucasus.
What's some of the differences that you would say between a Chechen and a Cherkessi?
Maybe language. I would say language. I can't say I can't talk about differences because we have like more in common things. The question shouldn't be what you have differences between you and Chechen. The question I think should be what is in common, because very little differences and too many things in common.
One of the things that I love about where we're sitting is we're in your house, and we have a wrestling mat in the house. You've got the medals and awards from your sons. It was the same in my house. My dad did the same thing. We had a mat, we had our medals up, and this is, for me, it's like walking into home.
We are actually launching our own tournament. We called it Caucasus Wrestling Championship. As you know, the best wrestlers in the world are from the Caucasus region. This is our game. It is in our blood, and we will rise, inshallah.
This guy here is getting ready to host a competition, and rumor has it you're going to be officiating this competition.
دعاية خلتان بوقس بيرش انداس إيش دعاية ركلام خد ناخذ خزل.
Big event is coming.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Tell me what you think about it.
I think this is a big deal. This event is very important for the next generation. This is the first in its type in Jordan here.
If there was a mom out there that's worried about her child wrestling, what would you say to that mom?
مصارعة صلوز القيرية شيء زندين مش لوسن اللوز ولا اللي تقهر وهون صداس مصارعة خزخية شواد أحقيري لي شيء. مصارع وقرص والعمق أنا هو خلوت إيش هو كل شيء قرص وش هاي اختيش عمق مصارع ويوقع سمصارع لو شو أسألك لو شو أعرف وجه ليش شو اللي ترتد يزرسو لوزي
In our homeland, it's very hard to find a house without a wrestler in it, or a fighter in it, or a boxer in it. It's a really big thing for us. Like when you are a champion, when you come back to your father and mother, you say, "I'm a champion now. You're a champion." One of the best that a man can do is become a champion or practice.
هر لا ترمدوش أو خزاخيتش إيش واحدو يردري وي ها خل خرسان خيط خزلوش وحدتلوش ووشي إيه بش ووش ختيسلوش
You as a guy go and take a girl on a walk, and you walk and you protect her with yourself, with your body. You take her, you start going in the circle, take her on around. It's like imitating you're taking a girl on a walk and she's under your protection. So when you take her for a dance, you are protecting her.
If you dance good, you wrestle good. Every family have their dance. Like wrestling, everyone has his moves. You have to figure it out, find it.
So what is your family dance?
We can't tell, you have to show it.
Our cultural dances, let's say, contains various moves that represents battle and expresses honor and pride.
خرجوا طيدي عنده خلخوال ويز احخيت سديد خلخوال شان هر حبور شوي قايت احقيت سلوش احتغيت
Chechens arrived to Jordan at 1902. They had their share of threats and raids. They stuck together, fought back, proved their worth, and took a big part in establishing the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan.
You've just met a people that understand struggle. They have found a way with very little resource, and they've had opposition coming at them from every direction. Yet, they still continue to hold on to family and to hold on to their cultural values and their rich heritage. Listen, if you're on this side of eternity, you're a wrestler. Rise to the challenge. Persevere through difficult circumstances. Fight to the last moment. Be resilient in defeat. Be humble in victory. Don't shrink back. Let's finish strong. I'm Dan Russell. Everyone wrestles. Camera, and I want you to give some advice, some last words to people that might be watching this.
Well, sports in general, especially wrestling, makes the body produce the hormone of happiness. Do you know what that means, Mr. Dan? It means that you don't have to do drugs to get high. You can get high by wrestling. So kids, don't do drugs, do wrestling.
Yalla!